Okay, now we shall go into Shiva Panchakshara Stotram. See, this is Shivaratri special camp. Na? Tomorrow we are going to celebrate Shivaratri also. So, during this auspicious occasion, we will take Shiva Panchakshara Stotram. What is Panchaksharam? 5-syllable mantra is called as Panchaksharam. That is Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. This is called as Panchakshara. So whenever we chant any mantra, it is always preceded by Om. That is the tradition, our tradition. So we always chant Om Namah Shivaya. But actually Panchakshara means it is only Namah Shivaya. But Om is always chanted before the mantra. So Om Namah Shivaya, that's how we chant. So Adi Shankaracharya, the great Advaita Acharya, he has composed this poem on Shiva, giving 5 stanzas, explaining or indicating each syllable of this Namah Shivaya. That's why it's called as Panchakshara Stotram. The last line always indicate each akshara or each akshara of that mantra, Panchakshara. So that is what we are going to see today. So I request Guru to chant, so he will lead, we will follow. You have got all of you have got that. Okay. 1 minute, I will take that.
First name and the last name.
Adu vendam. Nagendra Harayil indara. Enakku vendam. I have the book also, but I have some more information.
Nagendra Haraya Trilochanaya.
Nagendra Haraya Trilochanaya.
Bhasmangaragaya Maheshwaraya.
Bhasmangaragaya Maheshwaraya.
Nityaya Shuddhaya Digambaraya.
Nityaya Shuddhaya Digambaraya.
Tasmai Nakaraya Namah Shivaya.
Tasmai Nakaraya Namah Shivaya.
Nagendra Haraya Trilochanaya.
Nagendra Haraya Trilochanaya.
Bhasmangaragaya Maheshwaraya.
Bhasmangaragaya Maheshwaraya.
Nityaya Shuddhaya Digambaraya.
Nityaya Shuddhaya Digambaraya.
Tasmai Nakaraya Namah Shivaya.
Tasmai Nakaraya Namah Shivaya. Here in this Shiva Panchakshara Stotram, the first stanza, it talks about Shiva as Nagendra Haraya. Naga means, the snake. Nagendra means not an ordinary snake, chief among the snake. Nagendra Haraya. So he has adorned that snake as an ornament. Haram. Haram means, the necklace or whatever. Haram. So Nagendra Haram. So we generally, we wear golden chain and necklace and all. But poor Shiva, for him, he has owned Nagendra, or that great serpent as his bhushanam. Nagendra Haraya. If an ordinary person, if he listens to all these things, he will think Hindu gods are really weird, I don't know why they do this. And one god is like elephant faced, one is monkey faced, and then Varahamurti, pig faced, or boar, na? Varaham. Varaham, boar, boar. Wild boar, yeah, like that. So Nagendra Haraya. This god is wearing the snake around his neck. Nagendra Haraya. Trilochanaya. He has got 3 eyes. All of us got only 2 eyes, but he has got special eye, third eye. 3 eyes. Trilochanaya. And Basmanga Raghaya Maheshwaraya. And he has, like, we all smear chandan in our body, but this poor fellow, he has smeared all bhasma, ashes, in his whole body. Basmanga Ragaya. And he is Maheshwaraya. He is the god of the gods, Maheshwara. Maha Ishvara he is. Why is he doing all these things? I will explain to you. Basmanga Ragaya Maheshwaraya. And what is his essential nature? Nityaya. He is eternal, ever present, Nityaya, Shuddhaya, always pure, auspicious, Nityaya, Digambaraya. Digambara means, you know what? One who is not wearing any dress. Adada, adukku meladu. Dig means the directions. Ambara means the cloth. He is wearing only the dig, the directions as his cloth. Meaning what? He is not wearing anything. Bhikshandavara varambu appadha vandaru. You know? Digambara means, you know what it means? Dig means directions. We are wearing some cloth, na? But he is wearing the directions as the cloth. Adada, what is this? But it has got a very deep significance actually. See, this Digambara thing, I recently only discovered what is the deepest meaning of Digambara. It's wonderful meaning actually. It's not ordinary meaning. Digambara is a wonderful meaning. Tasmainakaraya Namah Shivaya. That Lord Shiva, I bow down. Namah Shivaya. Who is represented by the syllable Nakaraya. Na in the Namah Shivaya. The first syllable is Na. Namah Shivaya. Namaha means I bow down. Shivaya, that Shiva. See, it is the 4th conjugation. That is why everything is, Trilochanaya, Basmanga Ragaya, Maheshwaraya. So, Namah Shivaya, 4th conjugation they say. So, Namaha when it comes, it is always expressed in 4th conjugation. அவருக்கு அப்படிப்பட்டவருக்கு என்னுடைய நமஸ்காரங்கள். You understand? ஐ ஆல் கூ இன் அது கண் அப்படிலாம் சொல்லுவாங்க தமிழ்ல இலக்கண விதிகள்லாம். So like that, அப்படிப்பட்டவருக்கு என்னுடைய நமஸ்காரங்கள். So I bow down to that Shiva who is Nagendra Haraya, who is adorning himself with a snake. Trilochanaya, 3-eyed one. Basmangaragaya, who has smeared the ashes all around his body. Maheshwaraya, who is God among the gods, God of the gods. And Nityaya Shuddhaya Digambaraya. Tasmai Nakaraya Namah Shivaya. To that Lord Shiva, I bow down, who is represented here with the first syllable Na of the Panchakshara. That is the first stanza. So what is the meaning? Nagendra Haraya. Here, the first term Nagendra Haraya represents he is a great yogi. See, Krishna is also called as Yogeshwara Krishna, We all know only a playful Krishna. But he is called as Yogeshwara Krishna. He is a master of all yogas. He is called Yogeshwara Krishna. See, he is not an ordinary manifestation. He is Yogeshwara. Similarly here, Shiva, Adi Yogi. No, he is called as Adi Yogi. Here, Nagendra Hara, this particular word represents that he is a yogi, great among yogis. Why? See, as I told you in the last camp also, this Naga or the snake represents the mind. Snake is generally poisonous. Nobody goes near it. Is that not so? Pambendal padayum nadungum. People run seeing the snake. But this person has taken that snake and he has adorned himself with the snake as a bhushanam, Naga bhushanam. Meaning what? The mind is terrible actually. It's very difficult to handle it. Sometimes it's very poisonous, can trouble us endlessly. But this person has tamed the mind. He has conquired the mind and he is wearing it as an abharanam. Meaning what? Whenever he requires, he will be able to use that mind. Other occasions, it will be just lying quiet, silent. That is what is represented in Nagendra Haraya. Last time I told you, Art of God Symbolism, that is a book written by Gurudev Swami Chinmayanji. He has explained all these things. It is not from my hat. Snake means it represents mind. So one who has conquired the mind and is using it as an abharanam, as an ornament. No more it is troubling him. No more it is dangerous for him. He has conquired it. He is a Yogeshwara and he is wearing as an ornament. Whenever he requires, he will use it. If not, it will remain silent. So all of us should have the mind like that only, as our bhushanam. So Nagendra Haraya, Trilochanaya. So this Nagendra Haraya represents him as a great yogi who has conquired the mind, and Trilochanaya indicates he is a great jnani. Why? He has got the third eye, eye of knowledge. Arivam vidi tiravai nisam arivai adu veliyam. Meaning what? He has got the third eye, eye of knowledge. When that is opened, the whole samsara, the whole world of names and forms is burnt to ashes. That is what happened. That's what happens. We also, all of us have got the third eye. Eye of knowledge. When that is opened, no more the world. Padartha abhavanam. Vedasya anulambanam, something is on. So, no world. Why? Because he has burned everything with his third eye. Meaning what? If the inner eye is opened, then all the Vedas are gone. There is only Turiya. So that the third eye represents that only. See, it is said Surya and Chandra are the two eyes and the third eye is Agni. Agni means it burns everything. No, it's a symbolic. Agni. So here it is an eye of knowledge which burns everything. How beautiful. So for him there is no world. What, Swamiji, then we are not there in his world or in his consciousness? Then why are we praying to him? Yes, our Acharya used to say, poor God doesn't know you even. Huh? What are you talking? From his standpoint, there is nobody else other than him. Then whom will he protect? Whom will he bless? No, Swamiji, please hold the deer, no? Even though it is so. The Mahatmas also in that Turiya, but still they are interacting with us, blessing us. No? How they are able to? They are able to. Similarly, don't worry, Lord will bless us. So, Trilochanaya means with third eye, with three eyes, Trilochanam. So, that represents he is a Mahajnani who has burnt the samsara or the world of names and forms. And he is always in that Turiya. That is represented as Trilochanaya. Bhasmangaraghaya. See, he is called a Suduhattu Parayan. See in Tamil, Pavam. Where he roams about in the Sudugad, in the Smashana, burial ground. He roams around in the burial ground. Paranga, this God is a terrible God. He roams around in the burial ground in the Smashana. And then he takes the ashes from the dead body which is burning and then he smears as the ash. So actually Vibhuti, the ash, we have to take from the dead body only. See, we take from the cow dung, na? No, the actual ash we have to take it from the dead body only. So when you go to Ganges, Kashi, there in Manikarnika and Harishchandra Ghat, the bodies would be burning. After that, you can see ashes around. That we have to take and apply. That is what sadhus do there. I also tried this time. People started shouting at me because I went along with people. Swamiji, why are you taking that ash? You don't go near it. Hare Rama, this is the ash we have to smear actually. What is the meaning of Smearing the ashes all over means what? To indicate that everything becomes ash at the end. Meaning he is a Parama Vairagi. He knows Nila illa ulagil. அதானே அப்புறம் நிஜமில்லா உறவு அப்புறம் நிலையானது ஒன்றுமில்லை. So this is what he is indicating by smearing ashes all around his body. Nothing remains. எல்லாம் பஸ்மமா போயிடும். So don't jump around when you get something, or don't lose your sleep or be broken when you lose something. Nothing, it's not worth it. எவ்ரி கைப்பிடி மண்ணாயிடும் எல்லாம் கிடைச்சு இல்லையா? அதையும் நம்ம கங்கையில கரைச்சிடுறோம். So one thing, he is a Parama Vairagi. He knows all this is nothing. Everything becomes ash. So that he indicates by smearing all this ashes all around him. Bhasma. Now it has become a fashion statement. அப்படிதான் பஸ்மத்தை பூசிக்கணும். Have you ever seen Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi putting a Strikanta and all? No. அப்படியே எடுத்து பூசிப்பார். பட் இப்போ என்ன செய்வோம்னா அதுக்கு தண்ணியில குழைச்சு நல்ல வெள்ளையா அதை பூசி அப்புறம் பூனில் வச்சு நிறைய கரெக்டா அது 3 பட்டை அழகா தெரியும். நடுவுல குங்குமத்தை வச்சு இட் பிகம்ஸ் அ மேக்கப். See what it indicates. It indicates that everything become ash கடைசியில். That is what அதுக்கு போறதுக்கு பதிலா அது becomes a makeup saman. This is what I am angry about, Okay, you have all those things, and then seeing the mirror, correcta the panni. Hare Rama. So he indicates everything becomes ash at the end. And not only that, the ash represents Brahman also. How? What remains is Brahman only. When the whole world is burnt, what remains is Brahman only. Similarly, when everything goes, what remains? So when the body, everything is burnt, what remains is ash only. No? So that's what it indicates. So one thing it indicates Parama Vairagyam. Second thing indicates the essence of everything. That is Brahman. So he has smeared ashes all around him. Basmanga Haraya. That is why he is Maheshwaraya. He is the ruler of all the kings or all the rulers. Maha Ishvara. Why he is Ishvara? He has tamed his mind. And he has adorned as an abharanam, as an ornament. And he has got the full knowledge of the Brahman or whatever, the truth. And then he is totally withdrawn, detached, totally dispassionate. That is why he is a great ruler, Maheshwara. Yagenaike amrudatva manashuhu. So when we are devotees of the Lord Shiva, then we also should tame our mind, become a great Yogeshwara, Adi Yogi. And we have to open our third eye and burn all the names and forms. And then we have to become a Virakta Purusha. Virakta means what? Nothing is worth it. That is why I love Bhagavan always. ஒன்றும் கிடையாது. Just a kaupina. Nothing else. That also for others, not for himself. What a expression. Nothing. No external symbol, nothing. No Rudraksha, nothing. He was always abiding in that auspicious. Oh, beautiful. So, we also should be like that. See, if you see in the world also, there are different types of people, right? Those who are bhakti oriented, very, joyful, bubbling, they take up to Lord Krishna. And those who are very, serious, dharma, this, that, they take up to Rama. And those who are great sevaks, they take up to Hanumanji and others. And those who are, powerful people, they take it to Ambal. And also mother. Yeah, of course, Ambal is mother. That kind of a bandham, or relationship. And those who are Virakta Purushas, generally sannyasis, they take up to Shiva. See, Gurudev Swami Chinmayanji, you cannot make out whether it's a Shiva Bhakta or Krishna Bhakta. Always talking about Bhagavad Gita and living like Krishna only. Always joyful, smiling. But heart of the hearts is a great Shiva Bhakta. From young childhood onwards, she was meditating on Shiva only, it seems. And if you go from Shivananda Maharaj of Rishikesh, Shiva Bhakta. Taponji Maharaj, Shiva Bhakta. Like that, if you see, great masters were Shiva Bhakta because they were introverted always abiding in the self. I'm not sort of putting down anybody else. I mean, according to the temperament of the people, they take up to their own Ishtadevatas. That's what I mean. Nothing else I mean. But as I told you, Krishna is a Purna Avatara, Yogeshwara Krishna, and also he is a Jagat Guru. We are studying now, we studied Bhagavad Gita that everybody knows. Now Uddhava Gita, how beautiful, how wonderful it is. So therefore, it's not that. But what I mean to say is, that is Lord Shiva, one who has tamed his Prakriti or whatever, the mind, and who has got the third eye, which burns the whole of names and forms, the whole world. All the three worlds he has burnt. How? By opening his third eye. And he has burnt Manmada also by opening up his third eye. All the desires are burnt when the eye of knowledge opens. And Bhasmanga Ragaya. And he has smeared only Bhashma all around, indicating nothing worth holding on in this world. That is what Nachiketa said to Lord Yama. I don't want anything. You keep everything to yourself. All this dance and music, you keep it to yourself. Why? Because it may not remain tomorrow. It may not remain tomorrow. Meaning what? Everything will perish. And everything becomes ash only. So therefore, that is what he symbolizes or he represents. He indicates by smearing Bhasmanga Raghaya Maheshwaraya. Nityaya, he is eternal, no beginning, no end, always present. The very presence, the very existence is his true nature. So Nityaya, Shuddhaya, why he is Shuddha? He has nothing else other than himself. Therefore he is Paramashuddha, Shuddhaya. Digambaraya. Digambaran means what? One who is roaming around without clothes. Adva? Illa. Digambara means, what I understand, we consider even this body as a clothing. That is why in Gita it is said, when you die, you discard this body and take another body. Like human beings discard one shirt and take on another shirt. For him, not even the body is his ambara. Digambara. The directions or is his body means what? For him, whatever comes in his consciousness, himself only. Therefore, for us, body is me. For him, everything is himself. That is what it indicates, Digambara. For us, the body is my clothing. We feel that. For him, everything is his clothing. Whatever comes and goes, whatever appears in the consciousness, everything is his clothing, everything is himself only. I am able to see it. I don't know whether you are able to see that. So Digambara means that. Now I feel this body only is my clothing means what? Me. When that Ghalite, when that is gone, and in that vision of the truth, Paramatmani, what happens? Yes, yatra yatra manoyati tatra tatra samadayaha. Wherever mind goes, that is samadhi. Means what? Whatever appears is self only. Self means what? As if his body only, himself only. We consider this body as myself, na? Himself only, everything. Whatever comes and goes is himself only. அது மாதிரி ஐடியா இருக்கு திகம்பராங்கிற வார்த்தைக்கு. It is very profound actually. Because sometimes I was feeling as if I am a Digambara. What? Having everything. Still I felt I am a Digambara. Meaning what? This is my body. Which is the body? This is, everything is, this is my body. Or I consider now this body to be myself, na? Everything is myself. That is the idea. Digambara. That is Digambara actually. It is very profound actually. This statement Digambara is very profound. Not this body made of flesh and blood is myself. Whatever appears in the consciousness, everything is myself only. Because it is not other than the consciousness. Other than the knowledge. That is how we have to feel and experience. That is called as Digambara. Nothing is rejected. Everything is accepted. The perfect man's mind is like a mirror which accepts everything, rejects nothing, retains nothing, reflects everything and retains nothing. What a beautiful definition. So whatever comes and goes, everything is me, but nothing is me. என்ன சாமியே சொல்றீங்க, everything is me and nothing is me. That is how it is. எல்லாமாய் அல்லதுமாய் இருந்ததனை இருந்தபடி இருந்து காட்டி சொல்லாமற் சொன்னவர் நினையாமல் நினைந்து பவத்தொடக்கை வெல்வாம். So that is how it is. Digambaraya has got such a wonderful, significance. So Nityaya, he is eternal. Meaning what? Beginningless. We cannot attribute a time where he was not. And then he appeared. We cannot say that. Because the very idea of time is mind's creation. He is beyond mind. So they are beginningless. And endless means he will not perish. Why? In one point of time he will not disappear. He will not become not. Who will know that then? So Nityaya, Shuddhaya. Na eva nana asti kinchana. There is nothing other than himself. That is what Shuddha means. If something else is there, there is desire to possess it, enjoy it, or to reject it, or to discard it. It's all Ashuddham only. The likes and dislikes are Ashuddham only. There is nothing other than himself. Therefore, what to like, what to dislike. Therefore, he Shuddham. And Digambaraya. And the dig, the directions are his ambara, his cloth. Tasmai Nakaraya Namah Shivaya. That Shiva, the auspicious one, I bow down, who is represented by Nakaram, Na, in the Namah Shivaya, in that Panchakshara. That is what explained in the first two words. Now, second verse.
Mandakini Salila.
ஏண்டா இப்படி ட்ராக் பண்ற அப்புறம் மந்தாகினி கொஞ்சம் நல்லா பாடு, எப்பயும் பாடுற மாதிரி பாடு நீ, ஏன்னா அதான் நல்லா இருக்கு. ஒரு மாதிரி இது ரொம்ப ஸ்லோவா போகுது. என்ன என்ன பாடு நான் சொல்றது கரெக்டா? கொஞ்சம் பாசம்.
மந்தாகினி சலிலா चंदन चर्चिताय नंदीश्वर प्रमथनाथ महेश्वराय मंदार पुष्प बहुपुष्प सुपूजिताय तस्मै मकाराय नमः शिवाय मंदाकिनी सलिल
Mandakini Salila
Chandana Charchitaya
Chandana Charchitaya
Nandishvara Pramathanatha Maheshwaraya
Nandishvara Brahmadhanatha Maheshwaraya
Mandara Pushpa
Mandara Pushpa
Bahu Pushpa Supujitaya
Bahu Pushpa Supujitaya
Tasmai Makaraya Namah Shivaya
Tasmai Makaraya Namah Shivaya.
How is he worshipped? Mandakini Salila, with the waters taken from Mandakini river. So, the Mandakini river is considered to be a very holy river for the Hindus. So, we take the waters from that Mandakini and then we perform Abhisheka. Mandakini Salila. Salila means with the waters of Mandakini. Then I was trying to understand what is this Mandakini. Is it part of Ganges? So then I searched a little bit and then I found out actually this Mandakini river, it originates from Nepal, it seems. And then it flows and then it drains into Alakananda at Rudraprayag. And Alakananda then makes its way to Devaprayag and merges with Bhagirathi river to form the mighty Ganga river actually. You understand? So, from the Nepal it starts and then it comes and then it merges with the Alakananda and then it comes and joins with the Bhagirathi. And then everything becomes the mighty Ganges. So, that is Mandakini river, exactly. So, that is considered to be very, very auspicious for the Hindus. So, with that water taken from that auspicious holy river, Mandakini, he is always worshipped. Architaya, see it is not Chachitaya, you understand. People read it as Chachitaya, it is not Chacha, it is Cha Architaya. See, there are two things here mentioned. No? One is Mandakini Salila, one is the waters from the Mandakini river and then Chandana. And then with Chandan paste, we adorn him with Chandan paste now. Cha Architaya, that is how he is worshipped. So in North India and all, it's not only the pujari who does puja to Shiva Linga. Anybody can go and offer, the water, the Ganges water, Abhisheka. And you yourself can apply Chandan Kumkum. Wonderful. And Vilva, you yourself can do Archana. I also had this idea, that little bit of desire to have a Shiva Linga like that, so that everybody can come and do puja. But then I dropped it because already there are so many Murtams. So why should I add? But we don't know, sometimes the future may come also. This is the problem with this pulu, when it goes inside. So we want to have another Shivalinga for the people to come and do Abhisheka. எங்கேயாவது ஒரு இடத்துல அழகான ஒரு சிவலிங்கம். So you yourself can do Abhisheka and then Archana. You yourself can do everything and be satisfied. So that is how Mandakini Salila Chandanacha Architaya. That is how he is worshipped. Nandishvara Pramatanatha Maheshwaraya. And he is the leader, meaning what? Pati. He is the leader for Nandishvara and also all Pramata Ganas. Pramata means that ghost and goblins, they say. The Ganam solvanga, Shiva Ganam. So he is the leader, chief. Even Ganesha is called as Ganapati. He has deputed Ganesha, his elder son, as to be the leader for all the Ganas. But actually he is the leader. So Nandishvara means whom we worship, Nandishvara. It is his Vahana also. And also he is a chief servant of Lord Shiva. When you have to enter into Kailasha, you have to get permission from him. You cannot just enter. He will be standing there. Only that is why we go and first tell in the ears of Nandishvara our wishes. then he communicates to the Lord. You cannot go and straight tell to the Lord. That is how it is. So you see people go and whispering something in the ears of Lord Nandishwara. Why? He takes it to Lord Shiva. See, it is said when we were studying this Saundarya Lagari, Lord Shiva himself offered those poems to Adi Shankara, it seems. 108 poems. He was bringing it and he was coming out, it seems, but Nandishwara stopped him. How can you take something from the Kailasha and you can go away? Then he snatched it away from him, it seems. There was a sort of, it said very jocularly, in a lighter vein, that both of them were having tug of war, and whatever he could, take, is only few verses, some 40, 40? 41, 49, 49 and 51. 49 and 51, something, the numbers. And then he wrote the remaining to make it 100. Exact. So Nandishwara, he is a god. So you have to appease him first. First you have to please him. Then only you can please Lord Shiva. That is why during Pradosha also we first do puja to Nandishwara first. Not only that, Nandi represents Dharma. Dharma. That is why Nandi Kodin vachirukkom, Dharma. And not only in the Sengol, which offer to those days to the kings, that is Nandi is there predominantly. Why? It represents Dharma actually. And also in Saiva Siddhanta, Nandishwara is considered to be the Guru, Gurunathan, because he takes us to the Lord. So Nandi has got a great place in our Hindu Dharma actually. I was not knowing this before because we learnt only Vedantam in the ashram. So we were not knowing much about Nandishwara. But after coming to Arunachala only, I realized Nandishwara is a wonderful, deity. Everywhere he is there around the hill. If you see, Nandishwara is placed facing the hill. That's why we were inspired to keep Nandishwara here, to face the hill, so that to indicate that this is not a hill, it is Lord Shiva himself. So he is Shiva Dhyana Parayana, always meditating on Shiva. What a wonderful thing. So that Nandishwara, and for all the Pramata Ghanas, he is a leader. So Nandishwara Pramata Natha, he is a leader of all those Ghanas also. And Maheshwaraya, he is a god of gods. And how is he worshipped? Mandara Pushpa. With the Mandara flower, he is worshipped. Have you planted Mandara here? I don't know whether Mandara is available in this part of the... So Mandara Pushpa, he is worshipped with Mandara flower. Not only Mandara flowers, Bahu Pushpa Supujitaya, and other flowers also. Bahu Pushpa. With so many varieties of flowers he is worshipped. Bahu Pushpa. Mandara Pushpa especially, and Bahu Pushpa. And we can even include Vilva, because Vilva is a leaf, it's not a flower, but that is very auspicious for Lord Shiva. See, this Vilva, the 3 leaves you see now, later I learned from some experts, there are also 7 or 9 leaves I heard. In Kashi and all, there are special varieties of Vilva, it seems. So that is very auspicious to worship Lord Shiva. So Mandara Pushpa, Bahu Pushpa, Supujitaya. He is worshipped with Mandara flower and other flowers. Tasmai Makaraya Namah Shivaya. That Lord Shiva I worship, I bow down, who is represented by the second syllable Makaraya. In that Namah Shivaya, Na first syllable, Ma second syllable. So who is represented by the second syllable of that Panchakshara, that is Ma. So that Lord Shiva, I offer my salutations, I bow down, I worship. Right? This is how this Panchakshara goes. So 2 stanzas we have studied now. The 3, tomorrow we are going to learn. Tomorrow is Shivaratri. So in the evening 7 o'clock, the puja starts, the first Kala Puja. So after the first Kala Puja, before the second Kala Puja, we will have 1 hour where we will see the rest of the 3 stanzas of Shiva Panchakshara Stotram. It will be very auspicious. In Shiva Sannidhi, if we can chant. That is why it is said, we have to chant it only at Shiva Sannidhi. Panchakshara Midam Punyam Cha Yappadet Shiva Sannidhav. But only Shiva Sannidhi is there or what? Shiva Sannidhi is here. So everywhere. So, especially it is mentioned, Shiva Sannidhau. Shivalokam avapnoti, Shivena sahamodate. And he attains to that Shivaloka and he rejoices in the company of Shiva. Shivena saha modate, he rejoices along with Shiva in Shivaloka. One who learns or one who chants this Panchakshara Stotram. That is what it said. So tomorrow in the Shiva Sannidhi, we will learn the rest of the three stanzas. Om Purnamadha Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.